Hi, welcome to my true side of me, myself, and I. So, you can see right into my wardrobe. And one of the reasons that my wardrobe is open is that I'm actually going to travel to Australia on Wednesday. So, it's less than 4 days. Then I'm on the airplane and I'm going with Qatar. So, I'm going to stop by in Doha on the way to Brisbane. Um, yeah, it's like this journey is not only a journey to a country to visit my dad and my siblings, but it's also a journey, a trauma healing journey. So what I'm going to do is that I'm actually going to visit a lot of different places where I lived as a child, and I'm going to see if I can remember something when I'm there. I'm thinking that the atmosphere, the house, the street, maybe the backyard, stuff like that is going to help me remember stuff, or maybe get me in contact with some feelings or some personalities within me, my alters, who can help me remember what they remember from that place or from that area, from that street, and so on. And I'm also going to see if I can find the school that I went to, because I also have some, strict memories from that place. I have a lot of addresses from postcards that my mom sent to her boyfriend, Kai, who actually was the person who died in the same room as I was when I was a child. Uh, it has never been admitted to me, at least, how and why he died. But my mom, when I confronted her once, I think I was 36, and I had been to Rosen therapy, and that session, I got a lot of memories from somebody shouting in a room, and that I was holding my hands for my eyes and stuff like that. That was actually Kai that died. So that was him shouting at me and so on. And I'm not sure what he was shouting about, or if he was hallucinating or whatever, but it was quite scary. Everything I heard was not, something safe or comforting. It was more scary and made me fearful. And a lot of stuff that I've been working with the last couple of months, because I've been actually in hospital as well for at least 3 weeks, because I needed to I don't know how to stabilize my system, because I was really getting hijacked from the different altars, and I don't want to have blackouts like that. So what I noticed when I was there, and I did some meditation from EFS, internal family system, was that I feel a lot of fear. A lot of my altars have fear, and some of them even have fear and anger, which is a common, thing to mix together: fear and anger, because anger is like a protection, and fear is the basic feeling that you actually have, the emotion. And it's the affect, the ground emotion that you actually are feeling fear. And that's quite hard. I always look at myself as a brave person with a lot of courage and so on. But now I've noticed that that's not really true. Honestly, it's not, because I am quite fearful for a lot of things. I knew some of them, but now, as I'm getting older and I'm doing more internal work when it comes to my altars, I've noticed that I have fear there, and that is based on everything that happened to me during the age between 2, or maybe from birth to like 5. um and that's 5 years of my life where I've gone through loss, sexual abuse, neglect, looking at grown-ups in altered states, doing drugs, alcohol, being in an environment that wasn't healthy and good for me either. So going through this, I think it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to try to fool myself or anybody else. It's not going to be easy because I'm quite sensitive. And I know that I'm going to have some breakdowns. I mean, I even remember just being in Melbourne, I got a breakdown. So what will happen if I'm in Brisbane, in the streets where I actually lived as a child? Well, there is a part of me that thinks I'm not going to survive. But then there is this other part of me that thinks I'm going to be free. Because that's actually one of the big things about a trauma healing journey, is to be free of that emotion. Not the memory, because the memory is a memory and I'm never going to be rid of that, but it's not going to be so loaded, because right now my emotions are super loaded. I mean, I can get furious when I talk about my caretakers. I can get furious when I'm talking about how I've been left, not only as a child, but also as a grown up. How I've been left when I was, pregnant and gave birth to my children. I mean, I've been so lonely. Yeah, that's the word, lonely. And now, by going to Australia, I'm going to meet my dad. I'm going to confront him. I'm going to ask my siblings. I'm going to, hook up with my siblings. No, not hook up like that, but, get together with my siblings and try to see what every one of them remembers of that time when we all were together. Because we have been together when I was quite small. I mean, my first year or something. But I don't remember it. My brother, who I don't even know if he was born, probably not, he still remembers, but I don't. So that's quite hard, not remembering, and that others do remember. Yeah. This is not easy to talk about. I mean, I feel the emotions in my body. It's like both nervosity. I'm like nervous. I'm like scared. I'm like, shameful, upset, angry, furious. I mean, I think I have all emotions possible at the same time right now. And that makes me so, so tired. And I've been tired for the two latest months because I'm having a hard time sleeping. And when I sleep, I dream too much. So I'm not even resting. I mean, I do know that I go into deep sleep, but even if I do that, it doesn't feel like I've been sleeping because I'm so exhausted. I mean, I'm really exhausted when it comes to my mental state. It's like I have this fog in my head. It feels like I can't find myself in and out through the different compartment of my brains. When it comes to my physical body, I have pain and it is really, reducing what I can do and not do. And it also interferes with my, wishes, dreams, and what I'm longing for right now. I am trying to take care of my health. That I joined this health journey, and I really take care of the different things to do, and I try to watch myself, go out in the fresh air every day, try to move. If I can't bicycle, then I try to walk. If I can't walk, I get my crutches. If I can't walk with my crutches, I try to go to the pool. I try to do something physical every day if it's possible. I mean, there is days when I don't even go up from my bed. But if we just forget that and look at all the other days, I'm actually moving and being outside in the air to get some daylight and so on. But I've noticed that in the latest 2 months, I've not been taking care of myself equally. It's like I've been out a lot, but I tend to don't eat proper. I tend to don't shower properly. I tend to not change clothes so often. I tend to, not sleep well. I try to not take too much medication because I don't want to. But on the other hand, it interferes with how I'm, my daily base feelings, how I'm doing. So actually, I'm a bit upset with myself, but then I'm also very proud of myself, because actually my 5 years are over. You have been following me on my other vlog, knows that I'm going through a transformation, and I've been talking about the economical situation. I also gave myself a stop, that I couldn't buy anything new. I've actually bought something though. I bought some kind of bowls, plastic bowls that goes together, so I can take food back and forth from my apartment and the allotment. Not my apartment, but where I live right now. But actually, that's something else. Yeah. Did I buy anything else? Well, I bought a lot of soil, of course, because that's me. I need to take care of my allotment, so that's what I bought. But also, when I'm buying that, I know that I'm doing good for the allotment and our union there, or förening. I don't know how you say that in English, actually. A group, community. Oh, community. So yeah, it feels like right now that I'm going through some different states where I'm closing doors. I'm ending up going out of some boards, and I'm ending up taking new positions in some boards. But when it comes to doing right now, I know that I'm in a phase of ending something and entering into something new. But the ending has to do with the healing. So when God promised me that He was going to heal me this year, He was telling the truth, and He was actually telling me that He's going to do it His way and not my way, which means that I actually been worse than ever this year. But it's like, when you dig out this old sewer, it's going to be really, really, really nasty until you get it cleaned. And I think that's like for me as well with God, that He's really going down to the roots of my problems and making me face them and try to, get in tune with what happened and forgive everybody who was involved and who, affected me as a child. So yeah, I'm going to keep you updated, and I think also I'm going to do more videos during my time in Australia, since I can't do so much about my allotment. But when it comes to the allotment, my other channel, I'm also going to do some, visiting to different facilities in the nearby that I know from YouTube. But yeah, that's going to be shown later when I get back. But when it comes to my being on my true side of me, I'm going to be doing live streams. I'm going to do vlogs. I'm going to do, different kind of updates. Yeah, I'm also thinking of maybe starting an Instagram for this account as well. So I'm going to take some pictures where I'm at. Maybe some different houses I'm going to show you and write a little bit about my memories and stuff like that. Well, whatever. But since I'm going, I would really enjoy if you gave me a thumbs up, or if you subscribed, or if you just wrote a comment on what you would like to see on Instagram and what you would like to see here on my channel when it comes to YouTube. Yeah. Okay, this was just a short shout out. No, not shout out, but promoting that I'm actually leaving now. So I'm gonna continue doing vlogs every day or lives every day. So please just check them out and press that alarm bell so you know when I upload. Okay, thumbs up. Hope to see you soon, and hope you enjoy my video, even though my closet is messy. It's going to be that until I'm leaving, I think. Okay, so bye everybody. See you later.